Aggressive overload on talking to women is going well. I'm happy for you, man. Bitches love a man that cooks. I don't know what women want, dude. I have no idea. Those guys are a mystery to me. I don't know, man. Just talk to girls, I guess. Progressive overloading? Why? Dude, I've maintained, okay, that when you're on the verge of failing a repetition and you're stuck there, and the bar isn't moving, right? But it hasn't gone down yet. The longer you can stay in that spot, you'll get stronger than anything else. Every second that you can go beyond exhaustion, you're gonna get exponentially stronger. So what you need to do is you need to lock a bunch of women in a room. High pressure situation. You're an engineer, right? There's got to be elevators in your building. Basically, monitor the routing, the pathing of a girl that you're sweet on, okay? See what elevators she takes, okay? And then, once you've basically confirmed her schedule, you want to go into the elevator at the same time as her, and you want to basically have the elevator get stuck. So now you're stuck in a high pressure, right, very emotional situation, okay? You'll do a little bit of trauma bonding, you'll do a little bit of, you'll get to deal with them at kind of their worst, at their most panicky, and you can see if you can kind of handle that, if that's someone you want to, create a team, a partnership with. I'm telling you, Kadol, I'm telling you.
Yo, what's good, team? You ready to win or what?
Yeah, I guess so.
That didn't sound very cheerful, friend.
Yeah, I'll cheer up. Don't worry.
You know what always cheers me up? What I like to
I get until the end of this.
What I like to do when I was younger, I used to live near a hospital, and so what I would do is whenever I was feeling down, I would just walk in there and look at the people in there. You know what I mean? And it really it makes you grateful for what you have. Just seeing all the sickly, just deformed people, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
I've been getting a lot of, as you guys know, there's a lot of heated controversy in the Middle East right now. And as far as I'm concerned, or at least as far as TikTok is willing to feed me, this war is being fought on the Slither.io battlefield. I've been getting a lot, and by a lot I mean 2, which is more than I would thought. But I keep seeing Slither.io battles between a Palestinian worm or snake and an Israeli snake. And let me tell you something. While I cannot speak for the battle tactics in real life, okay, the Palestinians have it down on Slither.io. If they could somehow redirect the strategies, right, the wins that they get on Slither into the Gaza Strip, things could turn around pretty quickly. Is all I'm saying. And then once Palestine puts them all into orbs, then they can suck up the orbs, and then they become a bigger snake. Right? Think about it. Have you guys seen the tweet where it's like, just found out about O.J. Simpson? Jesus Christ, 143 yards a game? Dude, OJ was the GOAT. Can I tell you something? Like, if OJ didn't kill his wife or whatever, well, he got acquitted by a jury of his peers. I believe you, OJ. I don't think you killed her, but, woke mind virus. He would actually be up there with Bo Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, he would be up there with the greats. High key. If you think about it, guys. No, is that fucked up to say? I was gonna say that OJ Simpson is the Palestine of today. But that's only fucked up for one reason, and that's because Palestine was still getting shit on. Fucking when OJ was popping. That was peak America, though. I don't know that there was ever a better time to be alive than during the OJ Simpson trial. So many opinions, so many ideas. Right after the OJ Simpson trial, right before 9/11. Peak America right there. 9/11 was peak America. In terms of patriotism, in terms of love for your country, I completely agree. Israel picture? Holy. Axis, we have to beat him. Wait, is he on our team or their team? Axis, we have to win. We beat him in Slitherio first, okay? Then we move on to Overwatch. Dude, I don't understand. If anything, these guys clearly haven't been paying attention. If anything, since they have Israel, they win. For free. It's just not going to be fair. Axis is going to have the heart. Don't worry, I'm going to back him up.
مويرا بعرف ايش تحسون فيه اللي تلعبون مويرا يعني وين الاحساس الجميل اللي تحسون فيه وش هو بيعرف بس
On God, brother.
fuck you brother زين
That could not have been kosher.
Hey, Orisa, you see, ain't nobody there to heal you, so when they pew-pew, we can't fuel you with our young drugs.
My task is not yet finished.
You sound way too poor to be talking shit to me right now. Dude, called him out. Dude, the only thing that pisses me off about him calling me out is that he's dog shit. Is that he's, like, not good. He has 2.5k damage. That's the only thing that frustrates me about this guy calling me out. Didn't this guy read the Bible? Doesn't he? Isn't there something about casting stones and glass houses? Isn't there a line in there about something like that? This guy can't be a Christian. Be honest with me, Crisis. Are you a Christian or what?
Definitely not.
Yeah, I could tell. I'm telling you. The Bible also says something about don't make fun of poor people, but like that's the King James version. I don't read that version. Like a lot of mistranslations in that. Jesus definitely got his money up and not his funny up. Jesus was never Dominion, but his money grew. You know what it feels like when you're fighting like a Rissa 1v1? It feels like one of those Indian slapping competitions. You know the ones I'm talking about? Where it's just like two buff Indian dudes just slapping each other's chests? That's what it kind of feels like.
My heart is strong, and my javelin is sharp.
You guys ever tried throwing a javelin before? It's scary. All I can think about is tearing my fucking elbow. It's actually illegal in California to throw a javelin. Outside of certain collegiate meets, I think. Like, you're not allowed to do it in high school. I agree with this law. I forget. You're not a true American. I mean, dude, like, what's the world record, right? Like, a little under 100 meters? Like, realistically, right? Like, if you get hit by a javelin thrown 330 feet away, I don't think the problem is with the throwing of the javelin. I think the problem is with your fucking awareness. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear that shit whistling through the air? I know that sounds like victim blaming, but like, fuck 'em.
A siege of Tauntaun E54. Your kind left a great wound on this world. Come to think of it, I suppose we aren't so different.
You know what's crazy? Is that I mean, obviously it's implied that, so when Ana goes, like, oh, Bastion, your kind left a grave mark on the world, right? Bastion clearly, Bastion responds in a series of beeps and boops, right? And clearly, and the way that Ana responds, it's clearly a suggestion that Bastion was like, well, you'd think the idea is that, well, you killed a lot of people too, right? But in theory, to make it exactly one-to-one, in theory, in the future, in the Overwatch universe, the Egyptian race committed a mass genocide. Like a Hitler-esque situation, right? Because otherwise it doesn't make sense for it to be one-on-one. Because for her to say your kind left a grave mark on this world, and for him to retort with the exact same thing, it's not, oh, Ana's killed a lot of people, right? It's Egyptians have killed a lot of people, right? Where are my Overwatch lore masters? Omnic versus Egyptian? No, 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 no.